Hello, hello everybody. Uh, Hi everyone. Welcome for a new live stream, new sort of stream. I wanted to try some new stuff, do some more stuff, and probably do some stuff I've never done before. So yeah, here I am, trying some stuff and trying some new stuff around things I'm not used to do and things I like to do. So yeah, as you know, I want to stream more, do more live streams, and do more stuff like this. So because of that, I wanted to do a live stream today. I wanted to do it yesterday, but installing the game I wanted to play was a true nightmare for me. 1 megabyte second for downloading around 100 gigabytes is quite a lot, and it took me a lot of time and a lot of trials and error to go through, and doing this in a day was a true nightmare. So here I am, back alive, still happy to be here. The downloading is done, so we don't have that to have in mind. So all we need to focus on is the game, which is going to be lovely. Yeah. So in the end, that's it. Hopefully you like it and you enjoy it. I'll try my best to be entertained and entertainable for you today. So, what the point of today's live stream? Which is a good question in the end. Today I wanted to do a live stream around flying, which is super fun, and I wanted to embark you in a journey in which I learn how to fly. So this morning I spent about an hour and a half learning how to just use the game and do stuff, and today we're gonna test it out. So yeah, hopefully it goes well, but we never know. So the said game is pretty much known, is Flight Simulator, Microsoft Flight Simulator, which is a great game. I'm gonna control with a controller, which I'm gonna right there, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I want to do a long travel, like going from perhaps Paris or London to Montpellier, south in France, pretty much where I live, which is approximately here. You see Montpellier right there. So that's my goal for today's adventure. Hopefully I managed to do that. We'll see, check it out, chill. So yeah. Let's go from... where is London? I would say London is around here. Or perhaps I'm just dumb. Gatwick and London is right there. Okay. And this should be the runway. Whoa, what is that? Parking spot. Okay, set departure here. We'll depart from London to go all to Montpellier in the south of France, and hopefully do that in a pretty good time. Okay. 3 hours. Okay. Seems nice. Yeah. So for our flight, I trained myself with a plane called the Cessna, if I'm not mistaken, which is probably this one, the Cessna 152. Yeah, it is. So I trained myself with this one, which in the end is quite good. but quite slow. If you wanted to do this, it would take us 4 hours with this plane. And I wanted to spice things up, do some things quite different, and try another plane, perhaps, maybe. So that's what will we do. I tried a little bit this one, and it's super nice. I quite like it a lot. Or we could take a bigger plane, but I'm not sure I'll be able to pilot it as well or as good as I would be with any other plane. Yeah. Okay, let's go with the King Air 350i something. Okay, I think we're good. Let's fly. So just so you know, I never played simulating game except for Formula 1, I guess, which is more of a racing game than simulation in the end. Played a lot of different games around a lot of different stuff, but never played a simulating game such as this one before. Which is why I'm really enjoying playing such games, because it's so relaxing and I love everything about it, so it's quite nice. Yeah. One of the things is I ate a lot Microsoft Store in general, because downloading games through the Microsoft Store is such a nightmare. I feel like the way you do it is nightmarish. You need to go through a lot of parameters. It goes through your library.
Heathrow Tower 55 ready for
I don't know.
departure to the east at runway 09
Yeah.
left.
55 ready to fight. So hello everybody, and welcome for our tour. Just lower a bit the volume of the plane, because it's jets and giants. 220 should all be good. 20. Okay. So hello everybody, and welcome for flight departure from London, going through Paris, perhaps, maybe, we'll see, to destination Montpellier, south of France. So let's release the brake, go through throttle, and go through the runway. So far so good, feeling pretty nice. Okay, let's go. Yeah.
55, continue for east departure. Heathrow Tower 55, continue for east departure.
Okay. We are pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. Where am I supposed to go? Yeah, I know. I know I should be steady, but I'm not. This is not who I am. Okay, we have about 900 kilometers to go. We are 1,000 feet in the air.
55, leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Okay, cool.
Heathrow Tower 55, frequency change.
Okay, so I'll just because it's the first live stream I'm doing all around this, still adjusting some stuff that I feel like not right. Like the master should be lower in general. Let's put it to 50%. Okay. Okay, much better. Okay, we are good. Ascending.
Squawk 253355.
Pretty cool.
55 radar. Contact 4 miles south of Heathrow, 2,900 feet. QNH 29er, decimal 9er 2.
I don't know what she said, but that seems really nice. So, we are supposed to be around London. We have the heliport right there. Yeah. Holy fuck, that's not what I meant.
55 traffic is 5 o'clock, 4 miles at 5,100 feet.
Okay, yeah. Not a little bit. Not a little fuck up. I don't see what you mean. But, alright. So, we are up in the sky, flying with a 50% fuel tank. I guess because I'm on not hard mode or not realistic mode, it should be alright, and I shouldn't have any problem with the fuel tank. But, yeah. Okay. So far, so good. We still have like 924 kilometers to go, but alright. So this should be London. Can we see anything particular to London that would make us recognize London more? What is that?
55, contact Gatwick, approach on 129er, decimal 025.
I don't see anything that reminds me of London so far. Else I should ride closer to it.
Gatwick approach 5,400 feet.
Won't lie, if I was in a plane and I was flying around this and you told me that it is London, probably wouldn't believe you. And even if I believed you as this should be London, even if I believed you, like, I wouldn't recognize a thing about London here. Which is mind-blowing. I thought bigger cities were much more recognizable than this. To me, I don't know how geoguessers do. Like, those guys are insane, and yeah, this seems like everywhere in the world, and probably why I'm not good at GeoGuessr, but still. One day I should play GeoGuessr with you guys, just so you see how bad am I at this game. But yeah, it's quite insane. Northumberland. Nothing of those names gives me any advice or any clue that this is near London. Okay, let's try to take some altitude. We are quite fast, perhaps a bit too fast, and we should take some altitude. Let's try to get to 10,000 feet and then see what happens. 3 degrees seems nice for climbing. I guess that... Okay, yeah, 10,000 feet, 250 knots. Let's go. Yeah, nearly... Okay. Didn't understand the end, but yeah, I guess so. Good day to you, sir. Thank you. Okay. Airbus Tango Charlie Golf X-ray Delta London Center QNH to 9er decimal 9er to continue to Okay, so
129.02555. Gatwick approach 5510,100 feet.
55 Gatwick approach QNH 29er decimal 9er to continue as planned.
still didn't understand the thing.
Center on 118.475. Good day.
118.475 for 55.
Yeah, I try to understand what they're saying, but I don't.
5510,700 feet.
Yeah, I know at what height I am.
QNH to 9er decimal 9er to continue as planned. London Center Airbus Golf, Charlie Bravo Alpha Golf is passing.
What a beautiful plane it is!
5,000 feet.
It's quite insane how beautiful it is.
Charlie Bravo Alpha Golf, London Center QNH to 9er decimal 9er to continue to LCN 02 as planned.
Okay.
Airbus Bravo Alpha Golf, keep speed not above 210 knots.
We are pretty good. Like, I don't have to do a thing. Probably helped a lot, but yeah, it's quite nice.
4 miles at 9,200 feet, daughter TBM 9.
Sorry, this is not what I meant to do. My question is... can we...
55
What?
contact Gatwick approach on
What landing gear?
decimal 025.
What do we want landing gear? Okay, we are super far
02555.
from our supposed route,
Gatwick
I
approach
guess.
5510,100
So, if I understood it well, the purple line is where we are supposed to be, and our plane is not on the purple line, which would mean we are not following the route we are supposed to. But is that really a problem? Yeah, I don't think so.
118.47555. London
In
Center
the end, I think I can do whatever I want, but I would like to stay close to what they want me to do.
To continue as planned.
Kirkfield. Okay.
55 traffic is 9 o'clock, 4 miles at 7,700 feet Airbus A20N. Report them in sight.
Oh, we're close to the sea, so
Contact Gatwick approach on 129er decimal 025.
Gatwick is near London, if I don't say anything wrong. So we are getting quite far. Insane. That's insane.
557,400 feet.
55 Gatwick approach QNH 29er decimal 9er to continue as planned.
I don't know if the sea was so close.
55
Oh,
contact Shoreham approach on 123.
Wheeler is another plane.
155. Good day.
Is that the moon?
Going to
Okay.
123.15555.
Yeah. I think I can
556,500 feet.
go back on the road I was supposed to go.
Approach QNH to 9er decimal 9er to continue as planned.
Okay.
Cessna Whiskey Romeo.
We are near Burgess Hill. Okay.
118.475. Good day.
Let's climb back up.
55 contact London Center on 118 decimal 475.
Because I fell a lot.
Going to 118.47555. London Center 556,200 feet.
55 London Center QNH to 9er decimal 9er to continue as planned. Airbus Golf X-ray Delta traffic is 1 o'clock, 4 miles at 8,000 feet Cessna Skyhawk. Report them in sight.
Okay.
Airbus Mike Tango, Mike descend and maintain 4,000 feet. 55 contact Shoreham approach on 123 decimal 155.
The cockpit is insane. Like, the details are... Wow, amazing.
Going to 123.15555.
Yeah, soon, not interesting. I think. 210. Okay. I don't know a thing about the cockpit. It seems super nice, but yeah. Holy fuck. Where am I going? Okay, seems nice. I don't know what is AP means. Perhaps we're gonna crash in like a few minutes, but at least we had a beautiful flight. Kingstown. That's in English. We're not in France yet. Oh, Sussex. University of Sussex. Do you have a stadium? Stadium is massive. Impressive. Okay. Why are we flying so low? So yeah. Is it really important for planes to get high altitude? Like, I know the bigger they are, the higher they tend to go. But why? What's the point? Perhaps I'm super dumb and it's super logical to know why are they flying so high. I don't see any other airplanes. Do airplanes see each other really often? Don't know. Welcome everyone into the 5 company airline. You are inside some kind of a private jet, I would say. Welcome everybody and enjoy the ride to Montpellier, with perhaps going through Paris, hopefully. And at least I would love to. Peach Haven, okay. Telescombe Cliffs, okay. New Haven. New Haven is something I already heard about. Neville, like the Harry Potter character? Super cool, nice. New question. Is the water in Hi Lilo. Yeah, I shall make my ventilator even. What are you talking about? I'm supposed to be in a cockpit. Like, I'm not supposed to be super ventilated and extremely with wind blowing in my face. Wouldn't make any sense. But you're right. It would be pretty funny to put the ventilator to the maximum speed. I would say I probably think that yeah, CFCs did a better job creating some water scenes. It feels flat to me, but I do not know if it is because I already tried a lot to create water in 3D, so it feels flat anytime I see some flat surfaces, or does in reality it is flat and you don't see all the little things on the surface, because it feels awfully flat. Okay, to answer the question, we shall do a dive in and see further how does it feels. Okay, fuck. My net is vibrating. I think okay. So yeah, perhaps I shouldn't have dived so fast. Alright, we're good. We're not. Okay, that was pretty dumb, and I won't make the same mistake twice. But here we go again. Okay. I am a professional pilot, and I know what am I doing. I know what I'm doing, and I know what should I do in every situation, because I'm a trained pilot, extremely professional and extremely efficient in whatever I doing. So yeah. Hopefully you like it, and hopefully you enjoy it. Oh, have I crashed so bad? Am I dumb? Could be dumb. Oh god. Okay. New plans. New everything. Let's try to do it as smoothly as possible. Smoothly. Why am I talking about smoothies? This is so hard. Smoothly. Okay. So, welcome everybody for our first, and yeah, it is the first one we do. First try, first attempt in going from London all the way to Montpellier, the south of France, with about 3 hours of trajects. And hopefully everything goes well, and we do a good job. So we are flying with a really cool jet airplane, kind of private jet type of things. I am your pilot today. You can call me 5. This is 5 airplanes, like you see on the side. There is 5, because it's my airplane. Know that everything is said. Let's jump right into starting and get out of this airplane. So I'll do my usual pilot stuff, don't mind me. Pushing the throttle and disabling the brakes. The throttle is pushed to the max, and then we keep track of our alignment with the track. Once we feel ready and we feel pleased, we push the throttle to go off the road, clearing our landing gears, and off we go to better seas. Let's try to follow our route. Okay, distance was perhaps a bit sharp,
Tower 55, continue for east departure.
but we are pretty good.
Heathrow Tower 55, frequency change.
Okay, perhaps. Okay, calm down. Calm down. Okay. So we are good.
Squawk 630155. Roger 55.
I try to follow a bit more the purple road this time and not fly too close to the sea, because we've seen what it means and what danger it may occur following too much of the sea. So, but what is cruise altitude? Yeah, I do like the sound of cruise altitude, but what is cruise altitude? Okay, let's steady climb up to, let's say we shall go to 5, perhaps 6,000 feet. Does it feel right? 6? Perhaps I should know that as an experimented pilot, but I can assure you the company that employ me did not tell me at what altitude I shall fly. Okay, calm down. Calm down. I hate when this robotic voice starts speaking, because in my mind I've got how do you call that? All those I found the word. All those National Geographic shows in which they fly planes and crash, and you study how they crashed and everything around, and they use the sounds just as the pilots hear them, and I wouldn't say it's traumatic because I love the show, but yeah, it reminds me of that, and every time I hear that, I'm feeling like I'm gonna crash, which is pretty panicking, but alright. Gatwick. We are not so far from London. Heathrow is probably the airport we are from. Weybridge, I don't know it. Okay. And Gatwick is 26 kilometers away, and we still have 900 kilometers to go.
Gatwick approach 5,500 feet.
Yeah. I'm a little to the left of the road I'm supposed to take. What is a PM? What is it? It's supposed to be right here. Perhaps stop? Yeah, that's the sun. What is a PM? Is it a radar or something like that? I don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't say nothing, but I don't know much about such things. Okay, so I think we are good. And this time we're gonna try to not crash into the water, because that would be appreciated. I would say we are still climbing a little, but just a little. I would say 10,000 feet sounded right for this kind of planes. With the Cessna, I piloted earlier just to train myself to do some training things. Not important for you passengers. I was about 5,500 feet or 6,000 feet around this. So with this kind of plane, I feel like I can go way higher, but I do not know how high. I know its maximum altitude is 45,000 feet, which means nothing to me because I'm used to work things in kilometers, and I'm not American, so only Americans know what does it mean, and I don't. It feels so weird to me that everything is in American measuring units, but only Americans use this kind of units. No one else in the world use them. Why do they still use it? It feels so weird. But it's my opinion of an old guy not understanding the world he lives in. Okay. We are 2,000 feet away from our final altitude. We'll be cruising over Gatwick, which is a famous city, I guess, because I heard about it, so it feels known to me. Okay. We are going past the place where we crashed earlier. Please put on your seatbelts and approach. Find the nearest thing that could be held by hands and put yourself in security pose.
London Center 559,200 feet.
Oh, I'm around London Center. Is that London Center? Or was it the London Center aircraft responding tower that was talking to me? I don't know.
Gatwick approach 559,600.
Yeah, I'm at Gatwick. And in 100 feet, we're gonna be at our cruising height.
London Center 559,000.
Dash 5, 10,500, just to be safe, and so we can fly around this. Okay, so now let's try to maintain our altitude while cruising. Okay. So right now I'm falling, which I don't want. Okay. Then I can incline a little, so we go back up, but reducing the gas. What do you think about that? feels nice.
500 feet.
Feels nice. Like, with this, I feel like I'm gonna go pretty much anywhere I want. So yeah. Let's continue like that. It feels pretty nice. So we are going back down.
3.155 for 55.
So let's try to correct that.
5510,500 feet.
Okay. I don't know if the noises you heard were about were because of the
47555.
what do you call that, telecommunications?
London Center 5510,000.
Because it happened approximately at the same place last time we went here. Okay, pretty weird.
3.155 for 55.
So please, as passengers of the 5 aircraft with the 5 company, with me, your pilot, 5, please put your seatbelt on, because we are going near the places where we crashed down last time. For safety reasons and for your safety, please embrace your children for better security. Grab the most sturdy thing you can find around in the airplane to be secure. Hold it tight, just so we are sure that nobody falls, especially me. Okay. 871 kilometers. Feels nice. Okay. So we are leaving the land part of the United States, no, of the UK, United Kingdom, which feels nice. Oh, Brighton! I've been to Brighton. It was nice. Met a family and I stayed there. We had some courses in Preston. This is insane. Love it. So yeah, I don't know what this is, but yeah, I lived there with a family, and we spent a lot of time learning English and learned to talk English correctly, because I didn't talk English correctly. No, it's a bit more right, it's a bit more cool and a bit more okay. My accent is better, but at that time it was quite atrocious for them to hear me talking. But right now it's better, it's getting better, and I feel it's going better and better, so it feels alright. Hopefully you spend a good evening with our flight to Montpellier, South of France. Hopefully not crashing on the way and not crashing trying to look at the water. Do we try going near the water again? Wouldn't be a good idea. So from some really far geographic courses I followed when I was young, we should be okay, what is that? Navlog. Where are we going? Like, Ollie. No! Follow the purple route. No! Okay. I'm gonna get it. No worries, passengers of the flight. What should be a peaceful, real cool evening flying a plane will continue being a peaceful evening riding a plane. I can assure you that it's gonna feel alright and it's gonna be fine. Perhaps tonight I would want to do another live stream. I may say perhaps because I'm not sure about what I'm gonna do. With the intent to play a game called Phoenix Rising something. Immortal Phoenix Rising, perhaps something like that. which is an Ubisoft game about some mythological creatures and adventures in which you follow with your character. And the game seems nice and feels good. Never played it, so I would be inclined to test it out with you guys, which would feel nice for me, but perhaps for you too. So yeah, for now, I'm not sure about what I'm gonna do, but this one seems nice, and after flying for 3 hours, perhaps it will be nice. Or perhaps we keep that for tomorrow, and tomorrow afternoon slash night, we can do that. But I need to go see Lauren for tomorrow afternoon, so won't be long. So for now, I don't know, but would be nice. Don't like the music. We fell a little bit. We went to 10,000 feet because I wasn't paying attention to the altitude. But no worries, because we are...
18.4755.
Yeah, this is more. This is me. This is more.
558,500 feet.
Yeah. Yeah, it's still me. Can we change the zooming portion of the flight of the navigation VFR map? Do you think we can? Why is it going left like that? Perhaps we should go left? I feel like we need to go right. Calm down. We need to go right. Why does he want me to go left? That's insane. Go right. Okay. I should have normally such a plane with 100% fuel tank shall have an autonomy for about 5 hours. The flight is 3, so we should be good. So I was trying to zoom out. I see you doing. Okay, I can zoom. Can zoom in. I cannot zoom out. Oh, why are you going so far from the line? The objective is pretty simple. You make me lose more time. That's insane. Okay, we climbed back up to 10,000 feet. Let's put ourselves back to 10,500 feet approximately, and let's try to find a good pace in which we have height and speed. We will slowly gain back speed, and yeah, it shall be alright. So, welcome for everybody joining us today on our flight 55, the French 5, in which I will be your pilot to Montpellier in the south of France. We are going from London, and it's already been, I don't know, like less than 20 minutes that we've been going. We still have 800 kilometers to go through, which are gonna be fine. We unfortunately crashed a little, just a little, when we first attempted to go through the water, because we wanted to try to slide on the water, which didn't turn out really well. Which in the end is not a big problem, but yeah, the game, weirdly enough, the game didn't like that we tried to go underwater with such a plane. Which I don't understand why, but this is a game and we follow the rules of the game, so yeah. here we are. So as I said, we are still climbing a little bit, but super little, and gaining speed better and better. We are about 188 miles per hour, and we are super far from the road we are supposed to take, which is the purple road right in this direction. You see the purple road on my map, but we are not close. Isn't this a bit cinematic? Like, I kind of like this playing this position. Quite nice. So, in our back, you can see London, the United Kingdom that we just left. And we are going back to France in a short little amount of time. So, as usual, I lost a bit of altitude talking because I wasn't paying attention, but we are back to 10,000 feet and ready to continue our way. So, how are the passengers going? And, what do you feel? You guys feel? What the fuck is going? Sorry, what is going on with the music? Yeah, let's do a little bit in the cabin just to check it out. So everything seems nice. What is that? Rubber trim. I don't know what it is. Pitch aileron trim. Still don't know what it is. What is engine condition? Don't know what this means. Propellers. Seems nice. Oh, vertical speed control. This do flight director. CDI. CDI. Why does it sound familiar? It weirdly sounds familiar. Yeah, super weird. Then we have the yoke. The yoke? Yeah. Okay. Oh. What does this do? I don't know what it does, but seems nice. Time mode. Switch between universe time, local time, flight time, and the lapse time. Okay. 23F. Is that temperature? 20. Okay. -6. 19. Okay, I won't lie, I didn't understand.
2555.
Yeah.
Paris Center 11,100 feet.
Oh, yeah, it's me. I'm alright. Didn't pay attention for a bit, but still here. Oh, is that the beginning of France? They are way, way, way closer than I thought they would be. Like, whoa. Wouldn't think we are already there. This is incredible. Do you think we'll be able to go close to some kind of parish or capital or, I don't know, known cities that we probably all know? Probably. I don't know if you guys know them. Probably won't for myself because I don't know a lot of cities, but yeah. So we are 700 kilometers away from our objective, 783, with our little private jet with 2 propellers. We reduced our engine, what do you call that? Engine capacity, engine what? Oh, I see. I see the purple line is on my left. That's nice. GPS, ENR. Let's go to the left to join our superb purple line that we are supposed to follow. Okay, I won't lie, the most difficult part for me will be the landing, because going up is pretty easy. Like you put, you line yourself with the road, and then you try to go as fast as possible. And once you feel like it's fast enough, all you've got to do, and I won't lie, all you have to do is just pull up, and then you are up in the air, flying, and do whatever you want. So, as I said, not that hard. What is hard is... where is that line? Oh, far away from the line. It's... how can we be that far? Okay, so from what I know and from what I understood, landing is quite more difficult. And what I mean by that is that every time I landed was half of the time pretty good, half of the other time not as good. And what do I mean by not as good? For those who were there when I crashed on the water, it's pretty much the same, but on land, which is not quite what we want for landing. So, not very problematic, but would be problematic. And what is half a chance of succeeding? To me, it seems like success. So yeah. To me, it sounds like success. It feels like success. So it is some sort of success. So yeah. Do I know how to land this plane? I never landed this plane successfully before, which we're gonna try, and hopefully it works alright. So yeah, there's few things that I don't know what they are. One of those examples are the trim, don't know what it is. Flaps, quite understood how to put them on and off, but I don't know what do they help with, and most of the time, if I understood well and if I remember well, they're supposed to be when we try to fly and go up, but not in flight mode, so not where when we are in such a state we shouldn't use them. Why? I don't know. But it is what they said, so I followed it. Yeah. ADA, I would think is the anti... I think I have the name right there. Anti-stall protection. Perhaps auto trim, we want that. Taxi ribbon, we don't want. Landing ribbon. Yeah. What is displaying directions? Yeah, I know we don't go in this right direction, but come on, come on. Help me, God. Why are you going there? This is insane. Like, the AI is possessed. This is my theory. It is possessed. And it wants me to go away and do more stuff. Okay. Vitefleur. Vitefleur. This is the first French country we see. French country, Vitefleur. Which is at the border with the ocean. Close to UK. that we can't see anymore. But it was there. I can assure you that. So I guess the blue line we are crossing right now is supposed to be perhaps the water borders of France. But once again, I'm not sure about what I'm talking, so I won't say anything. Valuel. Seems weird. Okay, so difference so far with UK, which is there seems to have a lot more farms, I would say, smaller farms. Like it feels like there's a lot more but smaller. And another difference would be there doesn't seem to be so far any big city. Like we had Gatwick, which is pretty big. Classeville, do not know. Wainville, what is that? It seems so weird. Okay. So, we joined pretty much, would say pretty much because we are not close enough, but we joined pretty much the purple lines again. We fell to 7,000 feet, which isn't bad, but not the what do you call that? Not the altitude I tried to follow so far. So, welcome to everybody joining us on that crew from London to the unbelievable town of Montpellier in the south of France. We are going all the way across France, and we try to see what we have around here. Buzzville. Le quoi? Le A Noir. Do not know anything about it. Yeah, I do not know a lot about the game, which is not superb for you guys entertainmentally. Sorry. Not ideal for you guys because I don't know how to get bars. I don't know how to change routes. I don't know how to talk with the control towers. I don't know how to do anything, pretty much. Which is not good, if you ask me. More than that, I'm a bit lost easily, and I lost focus about my speed and my height a lot. I have a lot of things I don't know how to use them. Trim. What is the VS thing? What is this? Yeah, it seems to change depending on what inclination I have. But yeah, feels. We are near l'Autre-Trot. Autre-Trot. Let's go back into the cabin, see what we have. What is that? Seems complicated. We are a bit falling, but no not worry, your captain is there. Still the same buttons, I don't know anything about. Okay. Oh, landing gear. That's nice. Pitch. What does a big red button do? I start and time. Perhaps that's not a good idea to play with such.
57555.
Yep, I'm here.
Rouen approach 558,200 feet.
What is the red thing? Okay, we do a little detour to check out what was the little red thing we saw on the map. and then we'll get back to route and go back to Montpellier.
119.825 for 55.
Yeah. Yeah,
Paris Center 558,200 feet.
yeah, we are quite near. Okay, I feel like we're gonna... Okay, fuck. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm pulling up. Don't worry. Okay. Okay. Guys, this time we did it. Oh god. I stressed a little, because I didn't want to do everything all over again. Which would be understandable, I think. But yeah.
4,600 feet.
Okay. So, we are back at it. Betteville. Mont-de-Lif. Okay. Carville, La Folière. And La Folière. Okay. Le Haut-Pas. Saint-Mandry-de-Rançon. I don't know anything of it. Any of them. There's not one that I know. Hopefully when we get close to Montpellier or all those things, be easier to show you some stuff, because right now I don't know anything. But yeah. So far not so good for showing my knowledge of the French country. Unfortunately. And okay, let's stop talking because I don't know how to talk. Okay. This is quite nice. This is quite beautiful. Like the river going all around. Where are we? Do you think we are close? Is that the Seine? Perhaps, I don't know. We are progressively leaving the sea, the Manche, and we are going towards the Mediterranean. Mediterranean? I don't know how to pronounce this. But this loop is quite nice. Let's gain a little altitude to see it from afar.
Going to 119.82555.
Yeah, okay.
Paris Center 557,400 feet.
Oh, Paris. So we are in communication with Paris. But where is Paris? Good question. Pull up. Yep. So, we are in communication with Paris, but I don't know where Paris is. Paris is there. I don't know. Jumièges. Those big loops are amazing. From what I heard from perhaps biggest, I don't know, that maybe less controlled rivers, the fact that when a river creates loops are going bigger and bigger until two loops, like follows the nose of the plane from this one to this one, gets so big. Those two loops get so big because the water like grind the borders and enlarge them a lot, and once they get so big that the water, this loop touches this loop, if you still follow the nose of the plane, and they join together to form a straight line, because there's no need of loop anymore, because the looped part is slower, because it's in loops and not straight lines, which is pretty logical so far, and because it is most of the time, yeah, it stops looping and goes back to pretty much straight until the water grinds the borders, creates some loops, etc. all over again. But because there are cities and because there are some human things around, I don't know how does nature deal with such things. I'm not so much a professional landscaper, neither am I a professional engineer, water engineer, or whatever the name could be. So, I don't know why, but yeah, one of our engines is okay. Both are back to 100%. But a few minutes ago, one was at 92, and I don't know why. Whew. Yeah, this is a chill cruise. Like, usually one of my hands, the one is there, because there's not much to do. Yeah, one of the things I could do is reduce my engine powers. I put it back up to climb a lot more, because I was a bit scared when we went down and approximately failed to the point where I thought we would crash. But now that we are back in and we are pretty good, feels like 50% is great. So yeah. Okay. Hopefully you spend a good time and you have a good time with me riding this amazing plane. Yes. It is beautiful. We won't lie, it is beautiful. I love planes with propellers because it feels less like magic when you see propellers than jets. Jets are super cool, but like jet engine. I'm talking about jet engines. Are super cool, but they feel like they are magical in the way they do so much more power than those propellers with just nothing, just physics. And yeah, I like the aesthetic of propellers. It seems like the good old days, if you see what I mean, and I quite like that. So perhaps we are going over some big cities. I do not know. Tourneville-la-Campagne, and it's 5 kilometers down.
Going to
Okay.
118.57555.
Yeah, still here.
Rouen approach 55, 12,200 feet.
Rouen. We are close to Rouen. That's nice. I don't know where
Going
Rouen
to
is.
119.82555.
Okay.
Paris Center 55, 12,100 feet.
Okay, we're still close to Paris Center.
Going to
Yeah.
118.57555.
Seeing France from above
Approach 55,
seems like a lot of
11,700 feet.
patchwork. If you know what I mean, like, there seems to have a lot of motifs, different motifs, one next to the others, and are pretty much
Paris Center
all of them
55,
squared
11,700
or,
feet.
you know, if you see what I mean. When you look at it, it could look like a gigantic jean with a lot of patchwork on it, or a gigantic tissue with a lot of patchwork, which is funny. And I would argue it's something we've seen a lot less when we went above UK.
Going to 118.57555.
When I say that 187.155, whatever it is, does it mean that we are changing radio frequencies?
Going to 119.82555. Paris Center 55, 11,000 feet.
Okay, feels nice. Weirdly enough, it's to me a real pleasing game. When I look at it like that, France is quite, would argue, quite flat. Yes. Perhaps next time we can visit any other place and see how it goes. But yeah, it's pretty true that France seems pretty flat from where we are right now. We still have 600 kilometers to go, so yeah, buckle up, guys. We still have a lot to go through. And it's gonna be alright. Do you guys think that this plane is able to do some really... I don't know if there's any English term for that, but concept is going full right. Okay, I'm scared. The concept is going full right, and once you are full right, you continue until you going on your back, and you continue until you go back to your normal position. If that was understandable, hopefully it was alright of a proposition and alright of an explanation of what it is supposed to be. We are above Aulnay-sur-Iton, close to Arniez-sur-Iton. What is Iton? What is that? Okay. So we are climbing back to 10,000 feet, close to 11. Yeah, that's a concept that I never understood. In French, it's pretty easy. Like, if it is 1,000, we say obligatory 1,000. But Americans and English-speaking peoples are like, yeah, 1,000 is like 1,000. And you're like, what? And if you multiply 10 by 100, yeah, it's 1,000. Or if you just put 10 and then write 100 like double zero, so it's 100, it's 1,000. Yeah, it does make sense in the end, but boy, it's complicated for nothing. Like, why? And I'm saying that while I'm French, like, we do a lot of stupid things to make it harder to speak French for absolutely no reasons, because even French people are super bored and completely don't understand how to speak French correctly, but I don't either, so yeah. This is why we speak English on this channel from now on. But yeah. So, welcome to everybody joining us for this ride. Welcome to everybody on the 5 airplane. Today we are going from London, which was approximately 300 kilometers away, to Montpellier, which is still 600 kilometers from Nahon. We are aboard a private jet, a King Air 1i thing. I don't know the jet's specifications, but it's quite nice. Going better than the... it's going faster, especially faster than the plane I trained on, which was the Cessna 152, which is a super known plane for being one of the most universal easy planes to fly when you're a beginner, which is probably why I train on that plane. But right now we are on a much bigger plane, and I crashed once, and I was about to crash twice for now. So we are good right now and stay put. But yeah, we are on the ride to Montpellier. So yeah, I'm pretty chill about this. Like, it's going well and I'm happy with what I have. Hopefully everything goes well, and yeah, like I said, the thing that scared me the most isn't so much of the riding part, which is limit. No, on modern Boeing, it's done by like autopilot, which means that in the end pilots do things but not as much, and a lot of things are just dealt with the autopilot function.
Paris Center 55, 12,700 feet.
Yeah. That is me. Yet I haven't met any plane. So yeah, as I said, because we are on 50% and I'm on probably easy mode, didn't check. We don't have to deal with fuel, which is nice, because I don't know what I would have done with fuel that I would need to deal with. Next, music, please. Okay, I have a proposition. Let's drop down to 5 to 6,000 feet, so the world is less flat and we see more details on the ground. If everybody agrees to that, let's do this. So this time, I try to manage my fall, so we don't go over some super high. I don't want landing gear. No, I don't want landing gears. Going way too fast for such a thing. We don't have any problems of pulling up 8,000 feet. Let's go still down to 5. Okay, understood. Sorry. Everything is so stressing when everything goes bad. It's normal because you want reactions. It's not something you want the pilot to say, yeah, it's alright. But still, it's so stressing. Like, you have the controller vibrating in your hands, the alarm sound going beep beep beep, and the guy talking like, overspeed. Yeah, understood, calm down. Okay. So we are below 5,000. We are gonna try to go back to 5,000. Feels a bit nicer because everything seems a bit less flat. Can see some relief or some mountains, little mountains, some tree brush. I want to get even closer to the ground. A lot of crops. I don't know what kind of farm it is, but it all seems the same to me. At least from that height. We are close to Marville, which I don't know what it is. Let's go back in speed to go a bit faster. Don't want to stay there. Is 2,000 feet super high? Like, if a feet is equal to meter, would mean it's 2 kilometers away. Do I have some Google things around? Okay. Okay, Google. Doesn't. Oh, it works. So, how many meters is 2 feet? Yeah, I was talking to you. How many meters is 2 feet? Okay, so by that logic, how many meters is 2,000 feet? Okay. How high does a private jet flies? How low can a private jet fly? Okay.
55,
Okay. So, I was talking to Google.
Have the Cessna Skyhawk in sight.
I have a Cessna Skyhawk. What is a Cessna Skyhawk? Is that a plane? Do I have another plane inside? Where it is? I want to see it. So yeah, I was discussing with Google, and from what she told me, we are about a kilometer high at 5,000 feet. About a kilometer and 200 meters high. And Google said, so this is Google information, that private jets, which this seems like a private jet, fly up to 45,000 feet, which correspond to what I read from this plane description. And from what Google said, they can fly anywhere. But I'm not sure Google understood the question I meant, or Google did understand what I meant by low kind of like ride. But we'll see. Like this side is quite nice. Even lower is quite nice too, but yeah. Okay, my dream would be to go over to Paris or Millau, because there's a famous bridge there, which is one of the longest suspended bridge or something, which is nice to see and to look at. Yeah, that's pretty much what I want to see. Then we'll go to Montpellier, so this is our destination. We are obligated to go through there. And yeah, it's gonna be nice. So we are good. Boron says, what is that? Goindreville. French names are so weird. Like, what is this one? Minière. Minière seems quite cute. Like it. I love this kind of views. One day, I would love to fly airplanes. This is, wouldn't say one of my dreams because pretty hard to tell. But this would be nice, for sure. How to tell that? Yeah. So, to make it simple, I wouldn't want to scare my girlfriend or my parents riding such beasts, but I feel like it would be super cool to fly some little smaller airplanes. Have the traffic. What does that mean? Have the traffic. Yeah, I have the traffic. What am I supposed to do? This is one of the problems, not knowing the game much, that because of that I cannot do anything cool, or oh fuck, what is going on? Yeah, I got that. I told you, so stressing. I'm happy because of the previous life we did, I had the opportunity to create some quite cool shorts, which I hope gonna promote the Twitch channel and bring more viewers and bring more people to see what I do, which would be nice in the end. But for now, we don't know. Yeah, I know. Ligordo. Neuvy en Dunois. Do you see that? So weird. Morsins. We've seen Morsins. Okay. So we are going a bit fast which is why I'm gonna reduce the speed. But we are pretty well. The beginning was around 900, so we are Bercy. Yeah, okay. So the beginning of the flight was 900 kilometers away, which means that because we are 545 kilometers away, we are close. We are getting closer. I have a big, like, I don't want to calculate the exact 50% of what it is, but let's say that when we get to like 800 kilometers away, 400 kilometers away, we don't more than the half, and it's gonna be true. And okay, so we still have about 140 kilometers to go. Oof. What would be interesting, I think, for next times is downloading the. I know that there are some game modes you can download to visit things. And, perhaps it would be interesting. I don't know for now, but I would think it would be interesting. Because it would mean that we would be able to like get more geometry and get more details in the things we see. How can we be that far from the purple line? It's insane. Am I that bad to following the line? What is that blue line? Are we still in France? Villeneuve. That cannot sound more French than that. Tell me that you're French without telling me that you're French. Villeneuve is the play. I think it's because it's pretty common to have a name city that's called Villeneuve. For example, one of the wouldn't say cities, but one of the places around my hometown is called Villeneuve-les-Maguelone, which does have Villeneuve in it, and it's beautiful to see. If one day one of you have the occasion to go in such a place, it's amazing. But yeah. Where are we? Saint-Sigismond. Sigismond. Sigismond. I would say Sigismond. Sigismond. Yeah, not that easy to pronounce. Coince. Gemini. I wonder where am I in France? Like, I think it would be nice to have some kind of, map. Or perhaps jet, like a jet fighter, a fighter jet. Don't know what you call that. That also would be nice to control, to play with. It's so funny that you have the two, how do you call that? The yoke. Yeah. The two controllers moving at the same time. To me, it feels a lot like when I was doing trainings for my license, driving license, and the instructor had in front of him the driving license stuffs, and to make sure that at any given time he could control and take care of any mistakes I would do. which was nice to have, and I wouldn't say I liked it because it was nice to know that if something went wrong, he could handle it easily without any problem occurring on the way. So, how are we doing? Hello, everybody and everyone here. Yeah. So this is nice. Okay, so thank you for everybody being here. It's quite a nice way to go and to go through. So hopefully you have a good time and we spend a good time together. Thinking a bit far from the purple line. Yeah, a lot more trees than what we've seen so far. Like there had a lot of how do you call that? I will call that farms. Okay, understood. Okay, understood. It scared me so much. It scares me so much. And here we have much more, say, trees. That's what I would say. Oh, this cute lake. Look at that. It's super cute. I don't know if it's the shader or anything, but Jouy le Potier. Okay. But the green color was quite nice. I think it's the shader. Yeah. Look at this town. Everybody, if you look at the left window of the airplane, you will see a little uncle Jouy le Potier. Getting back to plane mode. Look at that massive forest. It's going for multiple kilometers. That's nice. I'm French and I didn't know we had a place like that. I don't know if it's known or anything. It makes me think about the guy, there's, would say, a young guy, that discovered that there is, a lot of calculations that could be made to discover new places on Earth that we don't know about. Like, with all those trees, you don't know what's under them. And this makes discoveries much harder because even on the airplane, you don't know what's under the tree, and there could be anything, especially if it's old and there had time for the how do you call that? They had time for the vegetation to go over it. So he did some calculation and found out that there was a pyramid that was supposed to be at some exact locations, and after some helicopter or I don't know, perhaps some spatial imageries, nothing shown, nothing was seen. So yeah, but after some LiDAR detection, which is insane, they found out the pyramid was right where we predicted it to be, and that kind of story makes me blow away. Like, it's insane that a young boy could predict what people never found in many years. And yeah. Okay. Let's gain a little bit of speed, continue our travel. We are a bit less than 600 meters high. Lot less than 600 meters high. What am I saying? Like, we are close to 300 meters? Would guess. Super hard to guess feet from meters. I kinda like this foresty looking environment. I don't know, do they do that? Because loading maps are insanely high. So you need to load a map which are good resolution enough to have buildings, images, which wouldn't render pixelated on 1920 pixels per 1080 pixels widescreen. So it needs to be higher than that, so it's not pixelated. And once you've done that and your map are good enough, you still need to add a lot of vegetations and geometry for buildings and etc., which is high, like demands a lot of how do you call that? Demands a lot of geometry and power to compute and run, and I'm amazed that this game is able to do such a thing. Like, so far we've been going for about an hour, still straight, no cutscene, no nothing, and it's loading and loading, and we can't see things from afar, and they're not like popping up, and you can't see transitions, which is good, insanely good. And yeah, I wonder how do they do such a thing, and I probably will never know how they do such a thing. But it's quite impressive, at least to me. What a beautiful plane we have. We aren't going full throttle. We are about 200 miles an hour with approximately 600 meters height, approximately, because I don't know. Okay. You see that green patch I point with the nose of the plane? This feels pixelated. This feels like low resolutions and doesn't match with the rest. But otherwise, it's impressively good. Yep, it's me.
Paris Center 55, 2,200 feet.
I didn't know planes could like go this low, and I have no problem with it. Like, I don't know, in my head, like, people needed to go like a few thousand meters high to be safe or whatever. I get that the Boeing's going this height, but I thought like private jets and little planes too had to go this height. So yeah, I'm discovering things. La Loge. Do you guys think we are close? 448 kilometers? I can say we have done half of our travel, which is great. Crashing now would be really, really bad. And I think I wouldn't want to do again the trajectory that we'd done. And crashing one time was enough. I was a bit lucky that we did that early and not too late. This is quite nice. Trees, roads. I have vehicles on the road. That's wow, that's insane. They have vehicles on the road. Wasn't waiting for such a thing. Whoa. Why does it maintain such a cap? It seems like I can't. How low can we ride until the guy says too low, too low? Or pull up, pull up? I don't know. Vierzon. Is that a big city? 500. This feels nice. I've seen the three of all the buildings. Vierzon. Where's Vierzon? Is it north of the France? Is it in the middle of France? To me, it seems like a good city. Okay, perhaps a bit low. Hopefully there's no big building or whatever in the middle of here. Let's get a little bit of speed and see how we do. I love this kind of house. Yeah, that was a bit scary, not looking forward. Them too. Look at them. I love... Yeah, it's me.
Approach 1000 feet.
Avoid approach. Avoid approach. What? What approach should I avoid? Avoid. It's not... abort. Avoid. What should I avoid? That's weird. Okay. I love houses lost in farms, surrounded by fields. And I don't know why, but I like them a lot. Perhaps one day when I get old, I go in such a place, but not for now. One of my dreams would be to have when I'm old, a house in the middle of the forest. So perhaps, maybe, I would have some grandchildren and I would come to my house and spend time climbing trees and playing in the forest, which would be nice because it's a natural place and it's would be, in my opinion, it would be nice. Like, we don't have, I live in the south of France, and I don't know any big forest that would ring a bell to me instantly. And every time I've been in big forests, it's always been a pleasure, because you camp, you do some, I don't know, forest stuff, and it's quite fun. And I wouldn't mind doing it again with grandchildren and living a peaceful life away from the city, etc. But for now, I know what I've got to do. Like, for the next few years, I'll need to work, and find a great job. What is that? Okay. Find a job, probably go into a big city. You know Villeneuve-sur-Cher. I told you there are so many Villeneuve in France. That's the second one we see today. On the trip, at least. But yeah. Go into a big city, find a job, work for a bit, like years and years and years and years. Perhaps change city, change country, perhaps, and still go to work, until I have enough money and I'm good enough. So I know that I can be stable. Then perhaps found a family, perhaps a family of two if the other one doesn't want children, or at least not now. 3, 4. 3 would be nice for. I don't know if it's ideal, because 4 is nice for the children because you have one of the children to play with, to be around, and that have pretty much the same patience of you, the same things that he or she likes than you. Like, I remember when I was young, one of the things I liked the most was playing with my sisters, because we played a lot together. We had pretty much the same games and same toys. I love playing with Playmobil, my sister too. I love playing with my teddy bear, my sister too. She had Barbie, and I played Doru figurines with her Barbies. I don't know, there was a lot of good times where we had a lot of fun with my sister, and this is why I know that having children with a close age separation is fun, because you share a lot and you can share a lot. For example, my girlfriend, her brother has a 7 years differential, which means that they do share a lot. They are 2 children in the household, but yeah, she acts a lot more like a mother to her brother than a sister in some points, or a bigger sister. Sometimes I play the big brother with my sister, because she's my little sister, and yeah, it's normal. But yeah, big age difference, in my opinion, isn't ideal, because they don't share a lot. Like 7-year difference, one is playing with toy cars, and the other one is not old enough to play within the games yet. 7 years later, one is playing with toy cars, the other one at 14 and wants to play video games, but the other one is too young too. So, you know, 7 years off. One is 14, like you play video games. It's the beginning of college, high school. In other countries, in France we call it collège, but I know college is like it's way higher. So let's say high school, gonna be simpler for everybody. So yeah, one is going to high school and love video games and YouTube videos. The other one is 21 and already going into some big schools and starts having his whole life. So yeah, they're separated by a lot. And it's a bit what happens to my girlfriend right now. She's approximately 21, 22, and she's going to university, starts doing our history classes, etc. Friends want to go out and spend time with their friends, and while our little brother is 14 and still has to go to high school, etc. So yeah, they make it work, and it's quite nice because they've got a good relation and they still do a lot of things together. But yeah, perhaps not not the ideal plan. Yeah. After all, is there any ideal plans in such things? Perhaps not. Most of the time, you don't exactly plan everything the way you want, and things doesn't go the way you want, so you need to adapt. This is nice. This is normal. This is obligatory for survival, or whatever you call it. I like those kind of places too. Like, you have a lot of crops, but still have some trees and little forests around. This feels nice. So yeah, there's perhaps no ideal plan, there's no things you want to do isn't going the way you especially want, so you still have to do a lot. Yeah. Yeah, but I still have my dreams, the things I want and the things I want to do one day, and this is nice, and I like it that way. Example, one day I would want to go to an English-speaking country to work at. There's a lot that interests me, such as I don't know. One of us, not one of us. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? One of us is one studio that I'm interested in, but what I'm talking about is like going to London and going to ELM or studios like that that are in London and spend some time there. Super nice, but I don't know. US is quite nice too, speaking English too, and having a lot of studios and well-known VFX studios that work there. How can we talk about cinema without talking about Hollywood and the impact it has, and it still has, today's cinema? Then you can talk about Canada, which is a bit over, and you have Montreal.
Have the generic.
Generic? What is a generic insight? What shall I see? I've been seeing the same thing for the past hour. What am I supposed to see? Are they above me? Where are they? Like, where are they? I don't see them. So yeah. What I was talking about? Yeah. Montreal in Canada, which has great studios too, good pay, better healthcare plans, etc. And my dreamland that I would love to see and love to experiment and love to see around,
05 for 55.
till there.
Bordeaux 55, 3,000 feet.
Bordeaux, we are near Bordeaux. Okay. Getting closer to the south. But Bordeaux is at the complete, like, east of the country. So
55 traffic.
this way, I wouldn't think we would have Bordeaux in communication with us today. That is interesting. So, yeah, and the country I would love the most and that I would like to see the most would still be, in my opinion, what would you call that? New Zealand. Which would be insane. Insanely good, insanely rewarding, and would permit me to work on insane projects, as I know they work on. Yeah. But when you think about it, like, you hope things come your way and they don't always go the same way. Hoping is not the problem, and dreaming is not the problem, but one of the things I understood quite early in life is that I'm saying that because I'm young and I still know that there's a lot of things that won't go my way or won't do anything to the things I want. But one of the things I mostly know and I love the most is that pretty much everything is random and you can control it. Random in some sort of way. My sister took her license test a week ago and failed it. But it's okay, like, nothing is finished yet. You can still do it all over again in a few months. Train and try again and see how it goes. You will have time to prepare, and they noted what was going wrong and what you needed to improve, and you'll improve it and do it again, and it will be nice. So yeah, don't worry about anything, because you can do it. And it's pretty much the same with everything. Like, sometimes you have one only hope to do one thing you want probably to do. Like, I don't know, you have a school that you want to go and you can only go there when you are 18, not more, not less. So you hope that you will be accepted in, and you're not. But it doesn't mean that your life has ended for any more reasons. So you have to buckle up and do other things. I haven't been rejected from many schools I applied to. Like I wasn't good at school at all. I was pretty mid, in the middle of everyone, because I had. What is LFLT? What is that? Is that? Oh, perhaps it does mean that we can stop ourselves right there. That's interesting. Didn't know that. So yeah, most of the time, as far as I know, I haven't been rejected to any school I wanted. When I was young, I went to, like everybody, to school, and I was in, I don't know the equivalence in English terms, but it's just before high school, and I wanted to attend to a cool high school like every one of my friends. So I applied to 2 high schools I wanted to go. One was named Camille Claudel, I think, which is a French known French guy. I don't know why he's known anymore, but it's known. And I went there to apply, and didn't go my way. Like we had some. I didn't want to go into chemical unless I was accepted in a specific classroom, which was the English-speaking classroom, which I liked a lot. And I applied for the test, and I didn't manage to do it as good as I wanted, and neither as good as they wanted me to have it. So yeah, I failed it. It happens, and I moved on, and I went to my second choice, which was L'Assomption. There I met some really great guys, I met a lot of good people, and I enjoyed my life there with a lot of happiness and a lot of stuff. And it was nice, like I spent good time there. Same thing for when did it? Same thing for when I finished my high school and I went to wanted to go to university. I had some different art school I wanted to attend, so I discussed with my uncle, which is in what I work in today, in the same industry that I'm working in today, and told me you don't have the levels to do 2D, so try 3D, it might work. So that's what I did. I tried for 3D classrooms, and the first one I attended to was Artifix, the school I'm right now, I'm still in. And I remember at that time, I didn't know a lot about...
Claremont approach 55, 3,600 feet.
Okay, I'm going through Clermont. Is that Clermont-Ferrand? Because... No, perhaps not. But what I was saying was, like, I went to the applications for my current school, which was Artifix, and I was there super nervous, not knowing what to do, neither knowing what shall I talk about, what shall I see, what shall I say, and anything. I didn't know a thing about 3D things. All I knew at that time was a little bit to draw, and I had a little bit of an artistic eye, which I knew and see if it was good or not, or etc. Such things, not important things in the end. So I was there, standing here, and talked with a guy, and I was like, yeah, this could interest me a lot. I showed him that I was invested and I wanted to learn. I showed him a lot of things about my personality, my art style, etc., etc. So yeah, the meeting goes, and I get out of the places, and I'm like, I'm never gonna get it, because this didn't went the way I wanted. This didn't went the way I wanted. I could have done better there. I could have done better there, etc., etc. And waited 1 week, and the other week I was like, waited a week, sorry, and at the end of the week they were like, "You are in," and I felt amazed because I never knew I could do such a thing and join such a school. Joined the school, which was nice, and I tried my best to stay in so far, doing a lot of stuff, trying a lot of stuff. I would say I have one thing more than the others that people don't have, is that I don't like generic stuff and things that takes too much of my time. I don't like I should call that, too many things that take too much time to me, because how can I tell that? To make it simple, I'm not interested in the same things that the other people. Even one of my friends that was there in the previous live, probably some of you watched, was called Xavier, and this guy is insanely a good guy. Is just a good guy. He's there when you need him. He tells jokes. He's funny and he cooks. He always has good spirit. Loves to play. He loves to do things with you, and yeah, it's such a good thing to have him around. So yeah, I have Xavier, and Xavier loves modelization, 3D modelizations, and modelizing stuff, but much more than that. He loves more than that. I think you call lighting, which means putting lights on a scene to make it look good and make it look fire, like a fire. When I say fire, it's not looking like fire. All your images doesn't need to look like fire, but the way it does it makes it look good, and because it makes it look good, you want to see more. You want to do more with them. I love those rivers. Like I said, loops. Water creates loops, and once the loops joins together, then it becomes a straight line. The loop is lost. But those loops are real nice to see. Like, they look good. I love these terrains. Like, it's not flat like what we've seen so far. And because it's not flat anymore, it feels more real. Feels more real. Okay, I get it. I got it. Don't worry, bro. I got it. Okay, one more time. Still good. Oh, look at this. Okay, I want to do a little not going the right way. Hello everyone and every passenger of that plane. We're gonna get more power. Are we gonna... I feel laggy. I feel like it's laggy. Okay. Do you see this bridge? This is cool. Okay. Okay, this bridge is cool. Look at that. I love it. Let's get another look. This is nice. Okay, so what was I saying? Because I say a lot of things, but I forget most of the things I say. Yeah. Xavier has one thing, and he loves lighting. The thing is, there's a lot of people that loves lighting in the school. So yeah, what it does is compared to those who like lighting and see how does his level is. What is his level, and see how good it is and how well does he perform. I love around here, like seeing a little bit of mountains, a little bit of like hills, and some cool rivers. It feels so nice. So much better than the flat area we had before. So much better. Yeah. So yeah, his work is always compared to the ones from the other guys that are interested in lighting, and it's super hard because sometimes those guys will work with other people's, like for example, I love modernization, which is not the case, by the way, but let's say I love modernization and you guys love lighting. I do the modernizations because that's what I like, and you'll do the lighting because that's what you like, and together we do some work, and we get one thing at the end, which is quite nice, because everybody did the work he likes, so he spends a lot of time on that, and at the end we get something nice looking and done by a person that like what they're doing, so it is super good. But it is theory, like theoretical, which is not so much of a problem, but sometimes it is, and it's not close enough to reality that we hope for. It's like simulation are things that are not reality, and it's close to reality, but it is not. We cannot control a plane with a little controller like this, and for the same reasons for some reasons, and all the things doesn't go the way we want, and this is a point with Xavier. He has problems with the school right now because the work he did it alone, which took him a lot of time. It's the same when I do things alone. Like, I love doing things alone because I can control every aspect of the things. Like, I know I won't give a lot of work in composition, but I know I won't give a lot of work in composition because I am the one not working a lot in composition, and the only one I can put the blame on is me, because I didn't put the work on composition. But do I want to put the work on composition and spend time on composition when what I want to show is my ethics or my modernization or my lighting, which I spend the most time on? But the problem is, with not good composition, with not good anything around what you show, you end up with a product that is not good enough. Like, we can see that you didn't work on that, or on that, which makes us think your work is bad, but it's not yours. It's the fact that you neglected some other works that make it look bad, or not as worked as the other ones. One of the examples of that is Xavier or me that do all the work alone, and when you compare our work with the work of other people that work in groups, our work is less cool, is less cinematographic, or whatever you want, but not because our work is bad, mostly because our work, we did it alone, and it took us a lot of time to achieve this alone. All the work that multiple people work together and simultaneously on, we need to do it all alone, and with less time. Saint-Thierry. It seems like I know such place. It's interesting. I love all these hills and mountains. It's so cool. It doesn't feel like a blank map like we had in north of France. Second half is so much better. Look at this. Oh, this is good. Love this. Look at that. Yeah. I love these places. I still remain my opinion on the fact that I would love to live in such a place when I get older. Because it feels nice. Okay, I guess okay. You guys feel well. We still have 200 kilometers away. We are 200 kilometers away, which is half of the half, 1/4 of the way, which should be done in about an hour to half an hour. I think half an hour is a good estimation of the time it should take us to go that far. So far, The beginning was... Sorry, I've got some problems with my cables. Okay, I'm alright. So far, the trouble has been... Oh, look at that! The wind thing. What do you call that? Wind propeller for energy. Do you see what I mean? Okay. Okay. I'm dealing with it. Oh, this is incredibly cool. This is so funny because you have the Google Map scan on the road, which gives us, you know, this flat wind turbines, and you've got the 3D wind turbines on top of them, which is pretty fun. Yeah. The thing is, you cannot, in a big company like Microsoft, spend time and doing by hands correction on each and every aspect of the map everywhere in the world. It's impossible. So what you do is you make that procedural. It's one of the things I love the most in one of the software I use. You can do it in Blender, you can sort of doing in Maya, but the best thing is to do it on some nodal software such as Houdini, which is made for such things. And what gives you what is funny about it is that you can automate stuff like where you have some tree patterns and it recognizes tree patterns, you're gonna give it some colors, and everywhere where that colors, you'll get you will plant a tree. You will put a tree there, and you will scatter thousands and thousands of trees, which give you such things, which looks natural, but it's not end placed like most of the game do, because there's too many birch trees to place them by hands. Wouldn't make any sense to do such things. Saint-Étienne-sur-Bielle test. Do not know what this is. I start to kind of want to go to toilets, but I cannot, I guess. I should have gone earlier. Marseille. Getting close to the south. Lorich. That's the name of a friend I have, which is a good friend. Aurillac-l'Église. Aurillac. Does sound a bit like a name of the name of how do you call that? A cheese name, a French cheese name. A little bit. So yeah, we are chilling. Okay. Yeah, hopefully everything goes better for Xavier on the school. Hopefully I finish my part of the school, which is not long. Which is a bit scary when you think about it, because you are trained and you are used to go to school from this school when you're young, and you play guitar in school, or you play songs and you sing with your teacher. You only have one teacher that teaches you all you need to know, till you get to university and still have teachers specialized this time, each for every subject you want to learn, and it's pretty good. But yeah, you still have class and you still have in an environment called school, and you're still a student. So yeah, and in a year, in 1 year, date for date, approximately, this period of my life, this segment of my life will be finished, and I won't be anymore a student. Be working as a worker in a studio or wherever I'm working in. Hopefully everything goes well, but yeah, it's a bit scary, it's a bit different, and it makes you ask a lot of questions about, are you ready? Are we good? And why am I supposed to finish the school in so little time when I still have so much to learn? one of the big things I had was that one of the big things I had is that I still want to learn more. I still feel like I need to learn more, and there's still a lot of things I do not know, and that scares me a little because sometimes I don't feel ready for working in a studio and having people depending on me, because I don't know everything, and I don't know if everything is possible, especially when what I'm working with, what I'm working on are called special effects. It's something that is not possible to do by hand or to do by human. For example, it's the exact example of the trees I gave you earlier. You cannot place every tree on this map by hand. It would take too much time and wouldn't be realistic, and you get bored, and you would lose your mind doing such a thing. So we create tools for the computers to do it for us, which makes it 100 times faster and completely adaptable to any situation, as long as you code it this way. So anytime you need a new map or you need to load a new map, you don't have to place them by hand or have them saved. You just have the computer to calculate where they should go, and boom, 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 they go there. And you're happy, and your life goes on. You spend like, I don't know, a week, a month to work on that system, so trees are going to the right place, and you never have to do it again, because the computer will calculate for you every time, which would have took years to do by hand for sure, but you did it in a month. So this is great. So this is an example, but the thing is, the problem I have with this is that every time you ask for someone what they want to do as special effects, as something that a human cannot do, they always come up with ideas that has never been done before, or ideas that are impossible to do, and which would take a lot of time. One of these examples are my teachers. For example, we are working on a project for the end of the year, so we showcase our ability and the way we work and how good we are. This is the goal: show how good we are and what can we do. So for this, we create a movie, and our movie is called Beyond the Fog, which is a movie about a good old guy protecting his village and fighting a monster hidden into a fog. And all I have to do is the fog part and a few other things. I'm working with another FX artist with me to complete the movie and to have a lot of FX all around the place. But the thing is, the teachers are like, yeah, that's nice, but we would want like 100 beasts, like 100 beasts going out of the fog to show that the fighter isn't ready anymore to fight beast and is overwhelmed by the number of beasts. Yeah, this is a great idea, and in the movie it would sound great to have a ton of beasts at the end of the movie going out of the fog, and you're like, oh fuck, I took so much time fighting one, what can I do against all of them? It's impossible for me. And at the end of the movie you're like scotched to, you are glued to your seat, not knowing what's going on with the fire and worried for him. This is the goal, this is the goal of the movie. This is the goal of this final scene, which mark the mind of the spectators by something impressive and not that you are not waiting. But this implies a lot of things, like it's gonna be a complicated terrain because a flat terrain isn't interesting, but the animators cannot animate a beast running and 100 beasts running. It's way too much work. So what we are going to do is quite different. We could, for example, simulate them, which means that every beast has an animation, and the computer is gonna adjust the simulations to the terrain we are on. For example, if the floor is a bit higher than what the foot of the beast should be, is gonna put the feet a bit higher, etc., etc. For each leg, for the torso, for each compartment and joint of the beast. So the animation is kept pretty much intact, that you look at it and you're like, oh, it's a beast running. But the adaptation to the terrain and the placement of the beasts is completely automated by the computer. So the beasts doesn't interact one with the others. They don't touch each other. They don't run into each other. All of those things are automated by the computer, so it's easier for the artist to work on something else, to elaborate time on something else. Instead of having 100 beasts to animate, he only has to do 3 to 5 animations of beasts, so they don't have the same animations. He only has to perform the animation to a point where it's so much beautiful than when applied to all of this mess. It seems like there's a lot of details, but those details were created by the fact that his animation at the beginning was super good, etc., etc. All these things takes times, and automation and FX is great, but inventing them and creating from nowhere nothing is super hard. So yeah, I do not know. Or shall we do? Or shall I do? To be more precise. Yeah. Hopefully I'm not boring you with all of my stuff. It's quite hard to understand, and I already know it because I talk about it with my girlfriend when she talks about other university stuff. I talk about it with my friends which are in the school I am, and they still are bored by this kind of stuff, so sorry about it. I don't want to bore you. I don't want to bore you. I'm not understandable, but okay. Okay. So we are 100 kilometers away. We went a long way from the beginning to here. Saint-Amand, I don't know what this is. Saint-Gall, I don't know what this is. Riben, I don't know what this is. It's been quite nice so far. We had a lot of adventures, we had a lot of things we could see. 5,000 feet is quite nice of a height. Perhaps I like it a bit more down, but it's okay. We are a few kilometers away, and the night was nice. So we did approximately 80 kilometers in 20 minutes. So we still have 100, so a bit more than 100. Let me say this straight. A bit more than 20 more minutes to go, and we'll be done, which is incredible. I don't know how I would be able to do such a thing. This is nice. I do enjoy. Oh look, some wind turbines. I love wind turbines. They made them turn? Oh, that's insane. They have their little shadows. That is nice. And my plane is super nice. It looks a bit like a dolphin. I see my plane and I think about dolphins. Wouldn't know why, but yeah. Perhaps the front that gives me this vibe. Monde. I still don't know. Brno doesn't ring a bell. I'm really not so far from the purple line, but I cannot keep my head around it. Oh look, it's a airport. I could have stopped by. I'm impressed by the numbers of airports there is. I wouldn't have known there's so many of them. Look at that. Oh, this is beautiful. I love this. Getting a bit more power, and we climb up. Go over this mountain. Oh, the glow is a bit high. A bit strong. This is cool. This is nice. Look at this. Look at that. Isn't this nice? All those rocks. Let us try to go back to the route here too. I love planes so much. Flying is one of the most incredible things human has ever been able to do. And one day, love to do such things. I already had my parents take me some super easy stuff, such as we did some I know the French word parapente, but I don't know the it's something like parachute, and the thing is you go high in mountains or something like that with a cliff, and you put your parachute, which is called parapente, but I don't know if it's English too. You put it down and you make it straight, you unfold it, as we say. You put together your harness and you attach yourself to the teacher. Then, once both are ready, you run to the edge of the cliff together and jump into the cliff, which lets you fly away as you would want. The sensations, the view, everything is incredible. And just a slow fall into the ground, onto the ground, a few meters away, and it's pretty fun. Once I've done that, I've done it multiple times. I would say 2 times at the Réunion Island, and 1 time in the Pyrenees. 2 times I've done it on Réunion Island were super nice. We've even been able to see some whales. Just to tell you how incredible it is. When you see them, there's multiple ways to see whales at the Réunion Island. The first one is to go into the beach and just wait and perhaps grab a couple of glasses or how do you call this? Some long view, whatever you want, and just seek for anything. But all you could see is perhaps some water spray from the back, or some their tail, perhaps. But is that good? Is that nice? Yeah. Okay. You see it from afar. It's nice. You are happy that you've been able to see this, but yeah. Okay. It's so far that you don't even understand what you're seeing in the end. But okay. The second option you have is going in a boat, and the boat gets closer to the whales and you really see them. It's quite a bit scary, and being that close to that massive a beast is really, really putting you into perspective, because you understand how tall it is, how long it is, how impressive the beast is, which is good in the end, but quite impressive experience. And yeah, quite humbling. Humbling is the word, I would say. The other option you have would be to what are the other options? But yeah, you see it from because it's so close to you, you don't really see the whole thing, and sometimes it's hidden into the water, so because you're close you don't see a lot, but it's quite nice. The other option is going from top, like a little airplanes, like or some parachute, whatever you call it, and this is incredibly cool, to me at least. I love flying and I love the sensations. The one going through your ears, the possibility to see all these things from afar and having a bird eye view on everything you want is mind blowing. And after I once did it, I always had my mom when we go back there for family or as a self to at least try, and sometimes yes, sometimes no, depending on what we have to do. There, because I'm older, I wouldn't do it because I'm concentrated on other stuff. And if I want to, I would go with my friends or with my girlfriend to do such things to show what it is and test it out. But because I'm older, I wouldn't do it the same way. But when I was young, this was insanely good to do and to practice and to do all over the place. So yeah, I was happy. 60 kilometers away. We are not very far. Impressive. Okay, it's 45. Yeah, it's.
120.375 for 55.
Yep.
Montpellier approach 55, 4,900
We're
feet.
close to Montpellier. What do we have close? Notre-Dame de la Rouvière. Doesn't sound a ring. Let's put some speed back. Saint-Martial. Doesn't ring a bell too. But we're getting close. This is nice. So yeah, that's what I've been doing and seeing, and yeah. This is nice. Saint-Romain de Cordière. Do not know. Unfortunately. It puts a lot of points, like I knew what they were. Okay, I can't stand it anymore. I'll go back, I'll be back in a minute. Sorry. Okay, I'm so sorry that I left you there to go for a brief amount of time. Hopefully it's not too long for you guys. So yeah, I'm super sorry that I left you, but I'm back. I'm back, and let's finish this wonderful and long trips that we've made. So yeah, in my mind, I would love to have around, I don't know, 3 to 4 gaming or whatever I do, live streaming sessions with you guys, speaking English, speaking French, whatever I want. In the end, I do the choices, you do the watching. But yes, do such things once, or not once, 3 to 4 times a week is what I would love. But on Wednesday, last stream I did was approximately Saturday. So Saturday, Sunday I didn't do a live stream because we had some interesting gaming GDR. It's RPG, RPG tabletop kind of games with a few of my friends, which are French people and that don't speak a lot of English. And I thought that doing RPG with them that doesn't speak a lot of English. Oh, Compagnon. I do know that. I think I do know that. 38 kilometers away. I should know most of the times here. It's 37 kilometers away from my hometown. I should know them. Okay, so yeah, because I do a RPG, I didn't have time to do anything. The Monday, I spent time with the friends. We played a lot of different games, but quite interesting. But didn't know if I wanted to share them with you guys. We do some Stardew Valley. We do a lot of stuff. It was quite nice. In the end, I don't really remember my Monday things. Most of the time I spent watching some videos too, because I knew I had some medical appointment in which I wanted to be ready for, but in the afternoon I learned that it was next week that I needed to be ready for it. So yeah, I felt pretty dumb, and I dumped the idea of going into medical preparation in my mind and just spend time with my friends. Yesterday, Tuesday, I wanted to do a live stream about this game because I really wanted to do a live stream on this game, but I didn't know what to do, and firstly I didn't have the game, so I had to install it, and Microsoft, being a good operating system but a really bad downloading game software, took us a long time to get the games. So now that we have it, we can do some stuff, but before it was complicated. Still have a few games I wanted to do with you, perhaps some games. One of the games I wanted to do perhaps tonight, perhaps not, I don't know. It's not that I don't care, it's more like I'm not sure about this idea. Was the thing about Immortal Phoenix, whatever thing it is, which, yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, so I'm quitting the green lights and I'm going back to blue lights. A bit more cold, like it more. Okay, so Guzag, it doesn't ring a bell. Assas rings a bell. Monto, what are those? I'm supposed to live near those places. What is this? What are those? Okay. Terran. I know Terran. Do know that. Okay, let's reduce our pollen giants. Let's go a bit closer to the sea level, and let's see a bit more closer. What do we have to deal with it? To deal with. Okay. He ain't gonna be. Yeah. Do you want them to have it right now? Okay. Dropping my landing gears because he's shouting me to drop them. I'm not sure I'm supposed to put them 11 kilometers away from the Lucrèce. Lucrèce is okay. I'm losing a lot of speed and a lot of altitude.
The Cessna Skyhawk in sight.
Okay, Cessna Skyhawk. Cessna is a plane. Skyhawk, I don't know what it is, but he has a Cessna in sight. Okay, let's give a little bit more power. Cause I wouldn't say I'm falling, but I'm a bit falling. Lucrèce. So we are seeing Lucrèce, which I know. Castelnau is pretty much close to where I live. And we are heading to the airport right now. So yeah, it's been a long journey. Hopefully you liked it and you enjoyed it. For myself, I loved it. The game is super fun and I really loved it. Nothing like that, Lauren. No way we're gonna do okay. What do you mean by stall? Calm down. Okay, so no way we're gonna do that. I don't want to do the 3 hours of flying again right now. Perhaps later. Perhaps not later in the week, but later in the month. But yeah. Yeah. Try to not do like the planes that fell into the right there into the lake, right in front of the airport. So the airport is right here, and we're gonna do a maneuver to align with the landing stations, if I may. And perhaps do a cool landing. It would be nice. What do we have here? Carnon. So I recognize the name. Perol. I don't recognize a thing except the polygons we went above later on. But I don't recognize a things except for the names. So okay, it is our time. Reducing the speed, okay. Turning the plane. I know it seems that I don't control it, and I wouldn't say you are right, because you are not, but okay. Don't know what it means, so it's not important. Holy fuck. We are not good. Holy. Okay. As I said during the entire flight, the riding part is not so much of a problem. The landing part will be one. And as you've seen, yeah, not so great. Not that great. Okay. Holy fuck. Holy. Oh my god. What is going on? Okay, alright. Alright. Okay. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, it's pretty laggy. And on the parking, like you said, Lauren. It's pretty laggy. It's not just you. Yeah. It's the point of the plane being really fast and really close to the taxiway, so people can park themselves super easily. Not at all because it's laggy, and I'm not controlling the plane at all when it comes to landing. Okay, I think I'm going a bit too far. I don't. Turning is quite hard, and I turn perhaps too much, which makes me lose control at the end. So we're gonna try again and try to turn a bit less, which hopefully.
55 is 3 miles east 800 feet with uniform to land.
Yeah. Cool.
Fly straight in runway 30 right 55.
Yeah. I understand everything you said. Pas besoin de repasser la douane. Ils ont déjà fait à l'aller de toute façon. Yeah, that's right.
Cleared to land runway 30 right 55.
Cool, guys. I'm trying to maneuver the plane, so... Okay. Okay, fuck. Not fuck. We're gonna do this. Yeah. Okay. 1 second. For better things, we're gonna go from rendering quality from ultra to high end, just for no lag. Okay. Because it was a bit laggy, and because of that I was a bit scared, and know that it's probably not laggy anymore. We're gonna try again. Fuck. Okay. So reducing the speed progressively. Okay. I'm progressively reducing the speed. Okay. I'm following the guidelines. Still reducing speed. I have my landing gears out, which is great. Aligning with this, the thing. Okay. That seems pretty good. Okay. So, not super aligned. Not super aligned with the track, but here we are. We're good. We are super good. So yeah, we did it, guys. So yeah. Oh, we did it. Why is it going backwards? Stop yourself. Okay. So, oh, incredible. First, super intense. Didn't know if we could have make it. In the end, pretty scary, because in multiple attempts I thought we were gonna crash, but we didn't, so it's super nice. And yeah, I'm really happy with the results we had, and that is nice. So yeah. Okay, so yeah. Thanks for following me through this journey, this amazing and incredible hard working session, which took us about 3 hours to complete, which is a lot, which is nice. Next time I'll probably do a shorter one. Why not? Why not adding some challenges around the way, working on these landings to make it more proper and clearer and better, because they were not good enough, that's for sure. But thanks for watching, thanks for being there, and thank you for watching the live. I'll probably do some other stuff during the week, perhaps tomorrow during the afternoon, before going to see Lauren. Goodbye. And thanks for watching. And yeah, if you two were scared during the flight, I'm sorry. If you two thought I was going to die, I'm sorry. In the end, remember, life is short. Enjoy your life where you can, until you are in a plane driven by me, which I wouldn't recommend you to. So yeah. If you can avoid me piloting an airplane, as you've seen, not the best idea ever. So yeah. So here we are, ending the streams, and yeah, feel free to enjoy the rest of your day. Perhaps tonight I'm gonna do something, I don't know, depending on the energy I have and my feelings about doing something tonight. But yeah, good night. Thank you for watching.